We're just going to be doing a update video for ticker symbol SQ for Square, and at the same time we're going to be looking at some of my resistance points and how Square has acted in the last few hours for today's trading day. Let's just go ahead, and as you can see, we've clearly marked the resistance points for Square. I've gone ahead and put two resistance points, one and two, right over here, because there was a little bit of a support at the 248 and 61 cents dollar priced for the stock symbol Square. And right now we are looking at the daily chart. It's been an amazing day for Square. We've seen it bounce off of this $208 line. We've seen it touch this resistance three times, and since then, it has been climbing upwards, which is very very positive for Square, because we've sort of breaking out of this resistance of $248 dollars, and now we will be hopefully what I hope for is for it to test this 273 dollar resistance, and then possibly maybe consolidate within this region. And after the consolidation, if there's a very nice healthy consolidation of SQ in this sort of in this channel, we could possibly even see a breakout of its all-time high. But some of the things to consider for SQ is that it is a growth stock, and we did see a very strong, somewhat of a strong correction from $273, which was its all-time high, and then correcting down to the $208. So around a $73 correction, and today we are back at $264. So there has been some very very good action on Square. Let's go ahead and see if we can bring up. Let's bring up some the relative strength index, and we can also look at the stochastic to really see what we can sort of expect. So, as we can see from here, the RSI is picking up. It's moving in the upward direction. It still hasn't gone to the overbought area. We're still sort of trailing at this sort of level right over here. So we could continue to see Square grow till the end of the day. There are still a few more hours left, and so we might even be able to see Square test that 273 if very good volume comes and picks up for the remaining hours of trading for today. We're also seeing the stochastic trading just on the line, so we still haven't really gone into the overbought area for Square. So upward. We're getting there right now. As you can see right here, just a little bit in the overbought territory. So usually what will happen is that it will go into the overbought, and then it might just correct slightly, coming down, maybe testing. Let's see over here. Let's remove this. Let's get this pointer back up here. Zoom in a little bit more, and let's increase these charts a little bit. So we might end up testing the $248 or possibly even the 239 if there is a lower correction for Square. if it keeps trading the way it is, it might just keep going up. Try to test that $273, which is very crucial because it's its all-time high. And then once touching it, there still might be a correction or there might be a breakout for this stock. Um, let's go ahead and see if there's anything important in the news for uh, for for Square. So let's go ahead and just pull this up. SQ stock. So let's go into the latest news. Um, let's go ahead and look at Motley Fool. So investors following Square because of its acquisition of Tidal and Aggressive. So Square has an acquisition of Tidal, which I think it was Jay-Z's music company, uh, or I could be wrong. So I'm not completely sure about that. Square has the opportunity to rapidly become one-stop shop for financial services in a huge undeserved market by utilizing customer data in a way big banks can. And this is the biggest upside for um, for Square. It's the fact that they are able to collect so much data and then provide the adequate loans to businesses without going through the hassle of all the security checks that banks do. They're able to liquidate cash very quickly to businesses which are doing well. And on top of that, they collect so much data which they give back to their customers, which has helped them grow their businesses as well. So let's go ahead. Let's go check out. Um, let's see why we saw a jump today. Frenchman Bank Auto initiated coverage of Square this morning. Fly.com has also raised their price target of 330 to $330. This is very good news. So Barclays argues that Square has been investing significantly in its international operations, is hiring briskly abroad, and now is finally positioned correctly to grow in global markets. So Square is a more of a matured company than most of the growth companies that were coming out, and now they are spending a lot of money in growing their infrastructure and capturing the global market, and that's what they are doing. And they most if they keep doing what they're doing in other countries, the same things that they're doing in the U.S. for U.S. companies, then Square will be a very strong company in the future. In terms of if you were to compare to them to banks and all, just because of the amount of data that they can collect, and also how they can share that data with their users. This is very important. So Barclays is very positive about Square. I'm not sure if they bought into Square, but they might have a holding. That I'm not sure about. So why could so earnings are also coming up for Square. So let's go ahead. The one that has been consistently beating earnings. So it has continually been beating earnings and estimates, and might be well positioned to keep the streak alive. Um, we had Kramer talking about reopening stocks and how the money was flowing out of growth stocks and going and circulating into reopening stocks. So I truly believe that Square is a reopening stock, because if businesses reopen, every business looks for the most affordable point of sale machine, and on top of that, the perks that can come along with it. And Square not only just provides them the terminal, but they also provide them the data, which is the most significant part of um, um, Square's company. That this is their strongest point. It's the data that they can share with their users, which are small to now even large size businesses. Um, so all in all, the news seems to be good. Uh, there doesn't seem to be any negative news coming out for Square, and let's go ahead and look at Yahoo Finance. Option traders low Square calls after chart breaks bullish. So we are very bullish. We've looked at the sources. Yeah, let's read this article for a little bit. Since hitting a temporary bottom of $191, Square stock also eased into consolidation pattern. This is very important. Consolidation. When stocks consolidate, we can clearly use that consolidation as a resistance points for the stock. So when it comes to trading, you really want to look at those resistance points, and if there's a nice consolidation, then it makes it even easier to find those resistance marks. So on Wednesday morning, option traders saw signs of bullish follow through on the chart and bought a large amount of call sweeps. So there's a lot of call action happening in option trading. I personally do not do option trading. I do own Square stocks in my portfolio, but I do not trade options. It is maybe time for me to get into options as well. So hopefully I'll be doing some option trading in the very near future. So all in all, this was my update for the ticker symbol SQ. Hopefully you found this useful. Make sure to like, subscribe. You know what it is. It's all about that YouTube algorithm. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments. Or if you want me to review a company stock and if you want to see my analysis, go ahead and just leave it in my comments, and I'll try to make that video for you guys as well. All right, thanks.